I'm on an Estonian Navy ship, part of a fleet in the Baltic Sea protecting critical underwater internet and power cables from sabotage. And nearby ships, part of Russia's shadow fleet, which some have suspected of playing a role in causing damage. NATO has stepped up its presence here because some believe the cables are being targeted, part of a hybrid war playing out on the water. Let's map it out. There are around 450 undersea cable networks around the world, transmitting power and making up the backbone of the internet, together stretching 1.5 million kilometers. Over a 5-week period last year, there were 3 separate incidents. On November 17th, an internet cable between Lithuania and Sweden was damaged. The next day, another cable running between Finland and Germany was severed. A Chinese ship, the Yipeng 3, which recently left a Russian port, drew suspicion as it was in the area. Then on December 25th, the S-Link 2 power cable between Finland and Estonia was severed, along with 4 other internet cables. Finnish investigators later seized this ship, the Eagle S, a tanker carrying Russian oil, which they suspected may have sabotaged the cables with this anchor. It was later found, and they believed it had been dragged 100 kilometers along the seabed. So who's responsible? Well, it depends on who you ask. Investigations are ongoing. Some European officials believe Russia is involved. Moscow denies that. Shadow vessels, predominantly older tankers, are prevalent in the Baltic Sea. Right now, one ship, the Kira K, which experts believe is part of the Shadow Fleet, is about 300 meters away. The Washington Post reported that the consensus in DC and among some European officials was that the damage was accidental and not sabotage. Experts say that every year there are between 150 and 200 cases of cables being damaged. The damage can happen because of anchors, commercial fishing, or even underwater landslides. A cable was damaged between Latvia and Sweden, which investigators concluded was not sabotage. And just last week, Russia's state-owned internet provider said one of its cables in the Baltic Sea was damaged by, quote, an external impact. While there's no clear picture of why there's been a string of incidents in the Baltic Sea, NATO is concerned enough that it's launched frigates, deployed patrol aircraft, and naval drones. Extra eyes on the water to try and prevent suspicious activity from happening below the surface.